Blessed my people, welcome back. You see me? So peeps, today we're going to talk about a very interesting dancehall artist from Jamaica. As a matter of fact, this artist is from in the cool parish, the garden parish of Senton in the hills of Brownstown. You see me as a people? Yeah man, and the name of this entertainer is none other than Busy Signal. I know that recently there has been a lot of things circulating in the media as it relates to Busy Signal and him being denied entry into Canada on a visitor's visa. People, it was not a work permit him apply for, him apply for a visa to go and visit and shopping and maybe do some promotion, market himself, and then maybe afterwards he would have applied for a work permit. So today we're going to take a look into his musical journey, as also we're going to talk about his incident prior to him getting the break in the music industry, which can be one of the main factors why he was denied entry into Canada. Because people, once you have a record, I have a history, would that be a conviction or just a charge? You know that some of these countries, based on the offense that you were charged for, reserve the right to deny you entry into their country. And possibly something like that may have gotten the better of Busy Signal, hence he was turned down. So we're going to take a look at Busy Signal's journey. So people, Glendale Garden, better known by his stage name Busy Signal, was born on the 24th of January in the year 1979 in Brownstown, St. Anne, Jamaica. So Busy Signal also went by another name, which is Rihanna Devon Garden. That was not his correct name, but he has been using that name for a while to get around. And we're going to talk about the reason why he had to be using that name further on in the vlog. So as I said before, people, Busy Signal is from in the country area of Jamaica. Whilst growing up, Busy as always had a love for music, and as always had a deep interest in becoming a recording artist. So as a young man growing up in his community, he used to always sing and dance, and he used to always enter any little competition he can enter, just like most other entertainers' musical journey. In the school setting, him friend them always look up to him as an artist, same way, but it was to get the break. And once a countryman back in a Busy Signal them time, if you're not in the city, you're not really getting a break, especially so young. You have to reach a certain age, whereas you don't have a family at town like that, you have to reach a certain age where you can actually go off by your own and go in a town and make the connection them yourself, people. So, Busy Signal, he go through primary school, he used to go Brownstown High School, still doing music, but the break now come. Him leave school, the break still now come. Busy Signal get the opportunity to go overseas. So, whilst being overseas, Busy Signal find himself get caught up in the fast lane and him start to hustle the white something. You get the message, people, yeah man. So Busy Signal eventually got himself into trouble in March 2002, where he was charged with cocaine related charges, possession of cocaine, possession with intent to distribute and so on and so forth. Felony charge, you get message, people, them charge a big charge. So Busy Signal get charged, he was then living in America, maybe he have a green card or so, somebody file for him. So he was actually living there. So whilst being there, him get bail. When you get bail in America, especially in those cases, they normally put on the ankle thing around the tracker thing. You see my people? Yeah man, so Busy Signal was wearing that. But him come up with a bright idea because him know the consequence of him being convicted and those charges, whole heap of prison time. You see people? So he came up with this bright idea to change his name, change his identity. And he eventually figured out a way to remove the ankle bracelet from his foot. You see what I say, people? Yeah man, Busy Signal get rid of the ankle off his foot, and he eventually flee from the United States and came back to Jamaica, where he was living under a different name. Now under this new name that Busy Signal had taken up, which is Rihanna Devon Gill, under this name, he eventually became a prominent artist. Him get a break in the music industry because you know him come to Jamaica and you know Busy Signal at one point he used to live in a Tivoli garden, he used to live at Papine, he used to live around Kingston, so him have contacts, you see what I say, and worse the business when he get himself caught up in but that's so him have connections. So him come back to Jamaica and him end up get a break. You see what I say people, yeah man, Busy Signal get a bus in the music industry now and you know you need to travel, you need to all boat over the place. You see me? So at this point, Busy Signal, after now, I work with the Bandolo name. Busy Signal also became a prominent member of the Bounty-Killer-led Alliance group. You know why I say the Alliance group, Busy Signal get the opportunity to collaborate with a whole heap of other Alliance artists. You get the message people, yeah man. So, you know, Busy Signal thing, did that go on? Yes. So in the year 2003, you know, Busy Signal started to get a little bit of highlight in the music business. However, it was not until in the year 2005 when he released the big bad single, which is considered to be his debut single, a song titled Step Out. This was when Busy Signal really started to pick up some traction, you know what I mean, and his career started to skyrocket, you know what I mean. A music video for that song was also released shortly after, which also picked up a lot of traction because you know Busy Signal them full of swag and them full of style. And you know peeps, this was actually when he got the name Busy Signal, you see me? Because you know he was always busy all over the place to put in work to and from. You see what I say people? Yeah man, so Busy Signal get him busy name right there. So Busy Signal did not stop there as it relates to him releasing hit music. In the year 2007-2008, Busy Signal released big hit songs. Some of the more notable ones are songs such as Nah Go a Jail Again, Smoke Some High Grade, Tic Tac, and the track entitled Unknown Number. People, once you're a Busy fan, once you're a dancehall fan, you have to know them music because even now, these songs, once them drop in any party, in any dance, Busy Signal perform these songs on any stage show, a big forward, you know what I mean? So no joke, no in a Busy Signal thing as it relates to his creativity and his ability to find catchy lyrics on a consistent basis. These songs used to get a lot of airplay all over the world. Caribbean, you know what I mean, Europe, America, South America, Central America, all over the place. Busy thing did that go on, you know what I mean? And it was going so well that Busy released his first album, an album titled Step Out. That album was a success in terms of it gave Busy Signal more traction, more knowings, you know what I mean? Boosts up in career a bit. So even though Busy Signal is basically a wanted felon, he was out here, you know what I mean, on all these social media platforms that were available at the time, as also on the TV shows, as also on stage shows, all over the place. They get to as people, whilst him is a wanted man in America because he absconded bail. So you know that an arrest warrant was automatically issued for him, people. But you know, regardless of that, Busy Signal still did I do him thing on a tour and I make him money same way and I get more popular. Whilst within himself, him knows that him is a wanted man we can end up at jail any given time. So on the 22nd of September in the year 2008, Busy Signal released his second studio album, and this album was titled Loaded. This was a 15-track compilation on VP Records, well-known dancehall hits such as Jail, Wine Pon the Edge, These Are the Days, among others, as well as never heard before exclusive tracks which were first released on the album. You know, songs like People So Evil and Hustle Hard. And in the year 2011, Busy Signal also announced that he was releasing his own clothing line. So he was more going into entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? Because if you understand how Busy Signal operates, Busy Signal is more of a businessman, you know what I mean? Not always up in the hype and not always pushing, you know what I mean? Busy Signal is a man where mostly low-key, you know, Busy Signal not really travel with a big entourage either, you know what I mean, people. I have seen Busy Signal pull up to event, him alone, in a Range Rover, when I drive him Range Rover, you know. Some other people in the industry say that Busy Signal is a mean artist, and I mean, Busy Signal are really interested if brought no bread with no body. You see what I say? That's the reason why he's not really interested if you have people around him. So back then, people, I don't know about no. Even if busy signal out at the street, you know what I mean, and him hungry and want buy a food, you know, busy signal prefer buy one bun and eat and drink one juice, you know what I mean. Busy signal our country man, you know what I mean, it was safer. A man decide say nah go back down there and him now make nobody drive him down. So you know, busy signal rather take on the road by himself. Busy signal is that type of person, more reserved, you know, really see him with the whole crowd. And as I said, people, I have seen busy signal pull up to event, him alone in a Range Rover. Run out on stage and do him thing, take him time, get back to him feet and him can. So you know peeps, busy signal a tour and him a run the world, him a do him thing, him a eat him food. It's a massive people just like anybody else. Until, you know what I mean, surprisingly, you know what I mean, and to the shock of all his fans and all other supporters of dancehall and reggae music, on the 21st of May in the year 2012, Gordon was arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport in Jamaica due to an extradition warrant that was issued from the United States. You know what I mean, Busy was just returning from a successful tour of England. He just disembarked a flight from England when he was held. And you know, after being arrested, you know, Busy Signal did not resist to be extradited to the United States to answer to his charges. Because one would understand, you know, people, Busy Signal must have known that at one point he would have to face the music. So Busy Signal did not contest his extradition, you know what I mean. Busy Signal was extradited to America on the 19th of June in the year 2012, where he faced cocaine related charges. But you know, to everything there is ups and there is down. So there is the upside to a certain case and there is the downside to the same case. So even though Busy Signal got extradited to the US, Busy Signal had a plan. You know, Busy Signal had a super plan, and this is the plan that worked for Busy Signal. So when Busy Signal was extradited to the United States, Busy Signal did not make any trouble. Get me? I say, him no resist. Busy Signal plead guilty to him charges, you know what I mean, absconding bail and so on and so forth. Busy Signal did not draw out the proceedings, because drawing out the proceedings would have unearthed some other things which might could land him in prison for a long time. You know what I mean? So right on the surface of the matter, Busy Signal plead guilty. And at that time, you know, Busy Signal was doing a lot of work, you know what I mean, was working with the youth. Busy Signal even did a school tour where he was basically educating the youngsters to abstain from sex, you know what I mean. He was talking about HIV awareness and so on and so forth. So you know, when the social inquiry report was done, the judge was really impressed with the work that Busy Signal was putting in. You know what I mean? So it's obvious that some level of reformation has taken place with this individual. You get to me? I said obvious, same change from that ways. The judge was actually happy with what Busy Signal was doing at that time. You know what I mean? Hence, he was given the bare minimum penalty. So I say people, yeah man, Busy Signal never get a 20-year prison or a 30-year prison. Busy Signal only find himself pay a 30,000 a fine and him end up the 6 months in a prison. Everybody at one point thinks that Busy Signal would have lost in the system. You know what I mean? I even end up similar to Buju Banton, but that was not the case. You know what I mean? As we say now, every case stand on them own merit. And the news article went like this. On September the 21st, Busy Signal, born Glendale Gordon, was fined $30,000 and sentenced to 6 months in prison by a Minnesota State District Court Judge, Donovan W. Frank, for absconding bail related to drug trafficking charges brought against him years ago. In March 2002, in the Minnesota District Court, Gordon at the time was a resident alien in the US with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute and to possess with intent to distribute cocaine, 3 counts of conspiracy to distribute cocaine, level 4, and a 3rd charge of possession with intent to distribute cocaine, level 4, is an indicator of conspiracy to distribute 5 or more kilograms of cocaine. So on July 19, Gordon pled guilty to removing his ankle bracelet tracking device and fleeing to Jamaica 10 years prior to him being caught. The drug charges still remain, but according to the artist lawyer based in Jamaica, KD Knight, the US authority do not have the jurisdiction to prosecute him and those counts under the current extradition treaty between Jamaica and the United States. By then, Gordon had already served 4 months in prison, to include 1 month that he spent in Kingston General Penitentiary and the 3 months he spent in Sherborne County Jail. And his release date was set for November the 21st. And as I said earlier in the video, people, Busy Signal, even though he had all this fame and everything going for him, Busy Signal was uncomfortable. Busy Signal made it clear that he felt as if he was in prison the entire time. So for the entire time until he was caught, Busy Signal feel like he was a prisoner because he was uncomfortable. The fact say America want you, you abscond bail and you become this popular figure, a giant in a dancehall music. Say eventually they are gonna catch up with you. Lucky for him, based on the treaty, they could have only tried him for the fact that he absconded bail. You get to me as a people, so Busy Signal, lucky there's some people. He basically get away with murder. So Busy Signal was actually happy when he was caught. Yeah man, Busy Signal did happy say him get catch because at least he get a chance to clear him name now. Him free, He's a free man. There's no greater feeling than the feeling of being free. So peeps, Busy Signal was actually young when he got himself into problem, and he did not continue down that part of destruction. Him look into himself and him change him life. And that is one of the things that actually end up saving, because whatever you do on this earth, whatever energy you send out, that energy there eventually I go come back in a year way. You see what I say? So Busy Signal basically did actually push some positive and clean energy, and it come back to come repay him. You see what I say, people say, man, so Busy Signal got prison beam time, Busy Signal come back out as a more prominent artist, Busy Signal song, now go to jail again, end up start to pick up a whole heap of traction. Yeah man, so I saw the thing go. Busy Signal do good, but at the end of the day now, you see people, even though that man people pardon him, America pardon him, and so on, remember, other countries might not want to pardon you, you see what I say? And that can be the reason why Canada decide that they are going to take the position that they took up to refuse from giving him a visitor's visa. You get to me, I say, yeah man, they must say, no, this man a come here and him get himself in any form of ranks, him have a track record of running, and he might run. You see what I say? So they must say, yeah, no. To mitigate against all of that, we are not going to give him the visa this time. We want to see how determined of an individual he is, if he might go reapply again, or he's just gonna make it slide. Busy Signal was not pleased with that decision, because Busy Signal, based on the reason that they gave for denying him, Busy Signal is saying that is rubbish because he is an international superstar. He need to travel to make money. Busy Signal no have no intention to run off in Canada, So he is upset that Canada really try to block him. You get to me as a people. Well, anybody would be upset, but some of the time, your track record, the footprint where you left, sometimes come back, come haunt you. You see me? And me feel say that even though them not say it directly, say because of the charge and whatever rare, which caused them to deny him, I personally believe say that is the reason why them do it. Because really and truly, these people reserve the right to refuse anybody entry into them country. Them not affiliated in no time. You see me, I say, people, America, Canada, and me notice England. You see me, I say, but as it relates to England, still people, in my opinion, we as Jamaican, I believe that we should be entitled, that we have a right to enter England, because really and truly, Jamaica still is basically owned by England. The king owned Jamaica, you see me? And a lot of people might ask or wonder why the king, what purpose the king serve. It's simple. To put it in layman's term, you see, when a person rule a kingdom, it means a feed them place, and them own the land, and them own the whole of the place. You understand? So the reason why Jamaica still around under the England system, even though Jamaica is an independent country, which operates basically independent of England, that still doesn't change the fact that the king own the country. You understand? And the English people them did fight off the Spanish people them and capture the country. You understand? So, and that's how them used to do it back in the days. People go in, we have a stronger army of them and capture the place. You understand? So that's why them colonize it. So at them own it. So the thing is, at the British people basically own Jamaica. So Jamaicans should really be free to go to and from it. It used to be that way until, you know, I mean, them claims say Jamaican people operate a certain way. So them put in visa restrictions and so on and so forth. But in my opinion, you know, I mean, Jamaica still owned by England, regardless. So Jamaicans can't really argue that and say, well, they're entitled to go England. But when it comes to other countries, you know what I mean, it's a different ball game. Yes, what I say. Yeah, even in England, a lot of people wonder why a king is necessary and the king is not the one who makes the decision as it relates to anything in the country, or the prime minister. But as I say a while ago, people, and them own the place. It'll be like a man own a 200 acre or 500 acre estate. You know what I mean? And him on the estate is a farm and people work at the farm. Him have managers, people run the place. All him do, I own the place. Him no go out and do no hands-on work. Him just dead there. You know what I mean, as a king. And him have to get money to everything. So the managers them run the place. So in the case of the country, you know, that'll be like the prime minister them also, and them run the country and did all them thing there. But at the end of the day, the people them own the place. And that's why them are the royal family, because I feel them own. You know what I mean? I feel them family them they fight war and them sitting and fight over the country and capture the whole place. So that is the reason why I feel them kingdom. You get me as a people. And that is just for knowledge purposes. So as a people, yeah man, but as it relates to busy signal, you know what I mean, we just hope say when them actually reapply, them consider them. Because busy signal not gonna run off. Him not a need for run off. You understand? So we just hope say you consider them. Anyways, peeps, that is just my bit as it relates to busy signal. You can leave your reviews in the comment section. As also, you can like, subscribe, and share. Peace.
No matter what time of day. Baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Girlfriend, babe. I want everybody to sing with me. Right just like this. I want you down. I want to give you some sweet. On the night shift, head around on the night shift. Oh baby girl, hold me tight. On the night shift, baby. So when no man wall up in the night, hey, pull up. And as I open my eyes, yes, I give thanks for life. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody sing this song, yes, oh yes, Jah. You know this song, sing along with me. As the days goes by, some streets say, out comes the sun, shining on my Grace get me high so I can meditate. Everybody sing this loud, dreams of brighter days.